Have you ever thought about the accidents or death rates caused by texting and driving? Have you ever thought, what if that was me? We hear on social media and in the news that people are being killed from texting and driving. Most schools have guest speakers come and visit to tell them not to do it and tell a life lesson with it. Some people choose to listen and some don't. I'm here today to tell you it is a real cause of death in all ages, and it is very dangerous. According to Tips for Teens Why You Shouldn't Text and Drive, looking down at your phone one time can approximately be 5 seconds. Traveling in a car that is going 55 miles per hour, you could travel a whole football field blindfolded in that amount of time. An average amount of a ticket for driving while texting is $159. According to Texting and Driving, a national epidemic, in 1990, text messaging came about, and then in 2008, texting became more popular than calling people. Texting is more affordable and handier than calling. In this time period, texting and driving became an issue. An interesting fact is that the United States is the highest in regular texting and driving compared to Europe. I have encountered firsthand what texting and driving can do to someone and someone else's family. It is a scary place for someone to be in. My softball coach's boyfriend once crossed the center line while texting and driving. He was a great guy, and never did I think he would spend a year of his life in jail for killing someone while texting and driving. People that text and drive can put themselves in danger, and the people in other vehicles around them in danger. Today, I will persuade my audience to not text and drive by saying how it is illegal. You need to consider others, and your insurance rates will go up. According to Drew D. Silver, who wrote the article, texting and driving may be common, but it's illegal in most states. Most states ban the practice of texting and driving. The number of people killed from distracted driving dropped very little last year to 3,328 when it was 3,360 in 2011. Although the numbers of deaths have dropped, the number of crashes from distracted driving rose 9%, bringing that number to a total of 421,000. It is now noticeable while texting and driving should be illegal. By making it illegal, most people will stop texting and driving. According to the article, What's the Point of Making Texting and Driving Illegal? In 2009, the University of Utah found that driving and using a cell phone will delay a driver's reactions, the same as having a blood alcohol concentration of 0.08%. Now that you know a little more about the reason texting and driving is illegal, I will move on to the topic of why we need to consider others and why we need to protect others before texting while driving. One thing people should consider before picking up a phone while driving is my passenger. If you decide to pick up the phone and use it, you are now not only putting your life in danger, but theirs as well. Another thing to consider before picking up a phone while driving is I don't want to hurt other people. When picking up a phone while driving, everyone around you becomes involved. You do not want to hurt someone else because of your mistake. An example made by an article entitled, When Your Vehicle is Hit by Someone, Texting and Driving, Distracted Driving Part 2, is what if you were waiting your turn at a stoplight just to be T-boned by another person who was too busy on their phone to not even realize the light had turned red? Can you imagine the feeling the person at the stoplight was feeling? Realizing the driver of the vehicle about to hit you isn't even looking at you? Drivers on the road have a duty of care, according to When Your Vehicle is Hit by Someone, Texting and Driving, Distracted Driving Part 2. When you start driving, you may not realize it, but you put a lot of trust into people around you. You have to trust that they are driving correctly and not distracted so that your safety is fine. People that pick to become distracted behind the wheel and putting other drivers, passengers, bicyclists, and pedestrians at risk, not just themselves. Now that you see how important your role is while driving and why it is so important you protect others, including yourself, I will move on to my last topic on how insurance will spike your insurance if you get a ticket or if you get in a car accident. Another thing to consider before picking up your phone while driving is insurance. According to the article, Texting Tickets and Car Insurance, How Much Does Your Insurance Go Up? Insurance companies in Idaho and North Carolina are not allowed to raise rates from texting violations. A fun fact for Kansas is when a driver receives a texting and driving violation ticket, their insurance would raise 19%. This is meaning a $287 increase. Today, I have persuaded you all not to text and drive. Hopefully. I have persuaded you by knowing it is illegal to text and drive. By considering others, it is illegal and your insurance rates will go up. By not texting and people can prevent many accidents. So next time you're about to pick up your phone while driving, remember, is it illegal? That's a yes. Am I considering others and protecting others? And am I realizing that my insurance rates will rise? Thank you.